Hello guys and welcome to my new video, and today this is a new update. I'm still sick, but this is the new daily update of the 29th of October. This is a little bit late video, but I'm sorry for all the problems and all the problems during this week because I'm just a little bit sick and I'm not being able to record the videos as fast as I would like. But okay, this is the update, the new update, and I'm gonna be very straightforward. More great news for the Democrats. Okay, this is the bottom line of this video. If you want to leave, please do. I don't want to occupy your time if you don't have it. But now if you want a more detailed analysis of why I say this, please continue. So, let's start with this, the Commonwealth of Virginia. So we got another update, around 50,000 votes, early in-person votes, and 9,000 more mail-in votes. The now return rate is up to 60.59%. The Democrats improved their turnout here. As you can see, I would just look at the counties that voted more than 10 percentage points in difference for any candidate. Okay, that's a better way to view it. The Republicans were down and the Democrats were up. This is now only a 5 percentage points difference, and it's much better. And that's what I said before. Democrats need to catch up, and are they doing it? Now the difference between the 2024 and the 2025 in terms of the early vote margin is now 1 percentage point more redder than it was in 2024. So the electorate is more Republican, at least so far, which is curious because the Democrats are the opposition party and they should try to encourage their voters to turn out in order to send a message to Trump at the White House. And now the turnout is expected now to be 2.9 million, smaller than the 3.3 million in 2021, which would be curious if it happens. And in terms of the turnout of the mail-in early voting is now 61% of the expected turnout. We're at 1.1 million votes already casted, and we should expect 1.8 million votes in all the mail-in and in-person early votes. Please remember, we're going to have early in-person voting and mail-in voting until the day before the election, and of course the November 4th, the election day, we're going to have a lot of voting as well. We expect in 2024 it was 2.2 million votes in the election day. So we expect like more than a million at least in one day, of course. Now I move to New Jersey, okay? This is New Jersey, another bad day for the Republicans here because they need not close the gap. This is the early in-person voting. We already have 300,000. That is amazing. And now the difference, yes, it is down, but the margin is still, the Democrats are still ahead. Whereas in 2024, by this day, we were, which is the fourth day, we were 1.87% for the Republicans. So the electorate is expected to be bluer in New Jersey. That is interesting if you are a Democrat and very happy with these numbers, okay? And now the difference between the Republicans and the Democrats in terms of the return rate differential is now 1.59 percentage points, okay? And now the Republicans need to do something here in the early vote, otherwise they'll be nuts there, and Jack Shirley is not going to be the next governor, even though I think now Mikey Shirley probably is going to win by 5. I would say 4 to 5. That will be her margin, at least I suspect, by this point. Let's move now to New York. We don't have anything here, but we do have some updates, and I'm sorry because I didn't find the tweet from the NYC Board of Elections. I'm sorry because I was not having a lot of time to record this video, to be honest, but I promised, and I'm here. And Brooklyn is now ahead of Manhattan in terms of the total number of votes. You probably doesn't know that, but Brooklyn is the best area for Zohran Mamdani in the primary, okay? He got, I think, 60%, almost 60% there against Andrew Cuomo. And he's expected him to get above 60% right now in the general, which is amazing for him if you are a Mamdani supporter. And Staten Island is almost surpassing the Bronx, which is interesting. Again, why? Because the Bronx is the best area for Andrew Cuomo, and Staten Island, which is Richmond County, should be the best area for the Republicans, Curtis Sewell. And the point here is, Andrew Cuomo is not getting his voters, okay? His voters are not turning out. They might turn out in better margins in election day, yes, but the point is, Mamdani's support is so big, and he's doing everything to turn out voters, which is of course his task. He's doing literally amazing. I don't even have words to explain how Zohran Mamdani is turning out voters in a way that probably nobody in history saw anything like this, at least in New York City alone. I don't see it. About Georgia right now, this is not a very important election, but we are now at 5.7% turnout. Also in Pennsylvania, we have some numbers. The Democrats are doing their job there. Supreme Court justices, and the Democrats. We expect now a more Democrat electorate than it was in 2024. So probably Democratic wins there. And the in-person early voting started, as you can see here, 33,000 votes already today, and we continue now to expect more and more turnout coming into election day, but probably only here it will be the final number here will be only like 10 or 11%. So yeah, not a huge turnout election, so this could be crucial. 2 Republicans up for re-election here in the state of Georgia, 2 special elections as well. And now let's move on to California. Almost 5 million votes. A huge turnout operation in California to finally pass that redistricting referendum, okay? And right now the Democrats are turning out in much better numbers than the Republicans, as you can see here. The elderly almost at 40% turnout, whereas the very young people only 9%, which is not so great for the Democrats, but they're doing great in many other places, I would say. Look, the best margin for the Democrats is actually in the 18 to 29, and the lowest margin is in the middle-aged people. But yeah, in terms of the whites are getting actually a larger share of the vote, but that is normal because elderly people used to they should be more white than the young people, and now this is here, as you can see. Hispanic smaller, black smaller, and Asian smaller. Yeah, in terms of geography, I just want to check here from county to county. As you can see here, the return share is 20% in Los Angeles, is the biggest, so we already have a huge number of votes returned from Los Angeles, which can mean that the Democrats are actually energized to return their voters and in order as well to vote more. And the biggest county right now in terms of turnout is Sierra County, very small county, but right now has almost 50% of turnout. A big county here is, let me try. San Mateo is a big county, as you can see here. Also Sonoma, but I don't know Sonoma, to be honest. San Mateo right now has 29%, so we expect this to be increasing. And San Bernardino, which is great for the Republicans, they should win there, not so great. Los Angeles, the biggest county in America, right now only 17%. So yeah, we'll see about that tomorrow. This is the video, guys. I hope you have liked. Don't forget to live stream on November 4th, starting at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time. I'm really sorry for you being so sick this week, but yeah, I need to do the videos because I promise you I will do them. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow, and I suspect by next week I'll be much better for the live stream. See you.